Hi, I'm Tiko Kerr. I'll be speaking January 4th at Creative Mornings at SFU downtown, where I'll be exploring the themes of creativity and the surreal. Please join me to get a glimpse into my very surreal world. I had an aha moment when I was 4 years old. I was struck with the notion that I had an opportunity with my life to do something meaningful and purposeful. And I never lost that idea all the way through my early childhood and through my teens and adulthood. Carried through into my activism, to working with children, to working with people with HIV, and into my latest work, which is very surreal in nature, repurposing images from my subconscious that kind of manifest themselves. It's allowed me to explore creativity in a very confident manner, which I think is extremely important for my practice. My new work is about collage and mining my subconscious so that I come up with surprising and innovative combinations of imagery. And it all began when I was 4 years old. I was fortunate in that I grew up as an only child, so being uncluttered by siblings, I had the opportunity to daydream a lot, which I believe is imperative to formulating ideas. As a child, I was fortunate enough to stumble upon the journals of Leondaro, and I think it was one of the most informative documents that I've ever had that I've carried through to my adult life. He taught me a lot about perception and an appreciation of the physical world, and I think it had a lot to do with me becoming a biologist. I think there's a really interesting correlation between someone who can perceive the physical world in scientific terms and someone who can actually replicate those impressions on a two-dimensional surface. Leonardo, being a scientist, being an artist, had very much a strong influence on me taking the same path. My work recently has taken a dramatic shift from what people usually know my work to be, which was very landscape-based. In the last few years, I've been working in collage, and the collages are the studies for large abstract paintings. I'm very much interested in looking at artists from past centuries, decades, that were facing the same kind of social situations as we are. I'm particularly drawn to the modernists from the early 20th century. I'm very much interested in the forms of cubism and how they relate to my present life experience. And I think that they were able to describe the world in ways that very much inform the way that we're looking at our own contemporary world.